Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I want to talk to you about two subjects today. Number one, Ansarullah's leader, Abdul Malik al-Houthi, and his announcement that he will be expanding the operations with his movement against Israel-linked chips. And the second thing that I want to talk to you about is very significant statements from the previous head of the Israeli Shabak, Ami Ayalon. I'm going to start off with Yemen. Obviously, the Ansarullah movement, they participated in Al-Aqsa flood after Israel started committing a genocide in Gaza. They previously stated, and still do to this day, that they only target Israeli-linked ships, that they are enforcing a blockade on Israel to stop the massacre in Gaza and lift the siege of Gaza, and that once the siege is lifted and the aggression stops, they will stop all of their actions. However, so far, these attacks were only limited to Bab al-Mandeb, which is next to Yemen. However, this announcement, his recent announcement, he stated that they will be expanding their operations to the Indian Ocean and to ships coming from the route of South Africa. This is a very significant development. It came simultaneously with his announcement that they will be using hypersonic missiles. These missiles are 8 times the speed of sound. Very advanced missiles, and that they will be using them very soon against Israel-linked ships and against the genocide coalition. There is an undeniable link between this expansion of operations from the Yemeni Ansarullah movement and the recent drills that we saw with Iran, China, and the Russian government, the Russian forces, combined with observers from other countries. This is signaling that there is further development, further preparations, especially as the NATO is conducting one of the biggest drills in decades to the north of Sweden and Scandinavia. The second thing that I want to talk to you about is Ami Ayalon. Ami Ayalon was the head of the Israeli Shabak, one of the most important organizations in Israel. Now, I previously quoted many leaders of the Israeli intelligence, previous leaders in the Israeli military, and previous politicians when it comes to the projections, when it comes to analysis, when it comes to where Israel is going if they continue the path of this genocide in Gaza. However, his recent statement was a little bit different. So he had an interview with the ABC network, the US network, and he stated that we as Israelis will have no security unless the Palestinians have hope. We as Israel will have security is when the Palestinians have hope. A lot of people who dream about freedom and do not see it, whether we like it or not, we control the lives of millions of people. I would fight against Israel to achieve liberty, signaling if he was a Palestinian. I will fight against Israel to achieve liberty. I would do anything to achieve my liberty, and that's it. This is a very serious statement coming from a previous head of the Shabak in the middle of the biggest and most significant war Israel has ever faced, and in the most critical time in Israel's history, according to many Israelis and many observers and historians. He also previously had multiple statements that I quoted previously. Some of them were, he said that the war on Gaza cannot be won, and that even if they kill Yahya Sinwar, they will not win the war because the Palestinians, they constantly have more people to lead them. It's not just about the leadership. We cannot raise the banner of victory. And he said, those who think that the Palestinians will surrender do not know the Palestinians. they do not know Hamas, and they do not know the Islamic movements. This resonates with what the previous Prime Minister of Israel, Ehud Barak, stated in an interview in 1998 when he was speaking about the Palestinian situation as well. He famously said at that time that if he were a Palestinian at the right age, he would join one of the resistance organizations. These were the main things that I wanted to talk to you about. And tonight I will be having a live stream where I will be talking about the latest developments when it comes to the negotiations, quoting senior figures from Hamas, and more importantly, about Chuck Schumer's latest statements that Israel considered an earthquake. So join me at 9 p.m. GMT. Members and subscribers can join in and participate, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.